Alberto Rosa getting ready. Rosa steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Runners at first and second with one gone. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the second run is in. He's safe at third. It's a two-run triple. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost two straight.
Check on the runner.
He's safe.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner takes off. Harper steps on first for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now check at third.
He's in there. He's safe.
Rosa locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Up the middle, Miller tosses to first. One pitch and one out. One gone, runner at first. Up now for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Keller, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now two aboard.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And they're all loaded up.
Four pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So up next, Luke Raley. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Two outs, bases full. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. A swing and a soft liner. Brings it in for the third out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Base hit into center field. Stop coming home. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. And that one is in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. This one in the air, center field. Trout takes it in for the out. And there's two away. And at first, stepping in, Luis Torrens. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out easily.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Rosa steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now two outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. Here comes Wood around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone.
He's trying for third. Tap back to the mound. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luke Raley digs in now. Now a step off to third. This will end the inning, and I'm pretty sure that's not what the manager wanted them to do. Man at first with one gone. Mike Trout stands in for the Phillies. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Schwarber around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And they trail by 1.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's your 1. On the ground, could be 2.
Run it,
over to Turner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. So 2 down. Mike Trout stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Rosa on the move. He's got it, and that's the inning. Rosa digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner tosses to first. He's out. This is Bryson Stott. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And he makes the grab. And there are two down. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Back. Quick toss to first. Rosa back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video.
Runner goes again. Up the middle. And it gets by him. In comes the run from second. It's 5-1. Bottom four, and now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Rosa steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Base hit and a run in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So they're all loaded up. And now it's Luis Garcia. Ground ball left side, could be two. Miller to second, on to first, double play. One out, runner at second. So Harper stands in. Man at second. On a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. It's the Phillies 7 and the Nationals 2. First and second, one out. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
High fly ball, right field. Springer gets under it. And there's two down. Rosa kept the hitting streak going in this one.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa.
And looking for the knock that'll extend his hitting streak to 55 games.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 away now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Turner over to stop for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trey Turner now. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tags at second. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
Rosa digging in now. If baseball had a delete key, this is when you'd hit it. One big swing, and it's like none of it happened.
Call it the RBI erase function, Boog. Just need one line drive to clear the cache.
Trout coming in on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Rosa steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Trout moving under this one, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Rosa with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Alberto Rosa, former first-round pick, gearing up. The promising young prospect will certainly play. Here's Francisco Lindor. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in. He's in there.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that.
That one drilled left field. See you later. His 9th homer of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
One down, and stepping in, The rookie left fielder, Carson Benj. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the fourth, Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Center field, Robert has a beat on it. One down. So two down. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And gone. Rosa, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Pickoff move to second. Rosa dives back in, but they got him. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Substitution being made at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Rosa made a big contribution despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Rosa with a homer in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Double steal. In the air, left field. He makes the grab. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So 2 down. Ben Wertvet up now for the Mets. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rosa raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom. This one in the air. Vientos under it. And that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Lars Nootbaar up now for the Mets. On a line out towards center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Rosa stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Rosa had a great showing in the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
So 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Here's a 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
That one lifted to left. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is good. Not shortstop.
1 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0-2 now. That's out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing and he went. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Oh, he gloves it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Ripped to short, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch in. 1 out. Runner at second. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Rosa drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. That's the 3rd out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Mets lead. Rosa digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Batter challenges in a very big spot.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Back here in Nationals Park. Inning number 13 set to... Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He brought it back. Runner tags at second. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Rosa digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Wood around third. In comes the winning run, and the Nationals break through to win it in 13.
Oh my goodness, look.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Rosa had a so-so game redeemed by walking it off. Had a single and an RBI.
It wasn't looking like a great game for him, and then he turns it all around with the walk-off. I know he's feeling great right about now, and so are his teammates.
Alberto Rosa, such an exciting player. One down, digging in, Alberto Rosa. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and
that's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that will end the inning. Loaded, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Oh.
Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding.
Mira, mira, mira cómo se llena.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they got him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
2 outs, runner on first. And now, Gabriel Arias. The 1-2. Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit, lead runner around second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Guardians lead 1. They lead at 5-4. Rosa digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here.
There's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hard hit right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Rosa had a decent showing in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Ponla por ahí.
Right through there for a strike.
No, esta vez bajita, bajita no la pega.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 10 of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Back here in Nationals Park, start of the fourth, Ha-Sung Kim digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. On a line out towards center. And that is that. One down. Here's the center fielder, Alberto Rosa. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Alberto Rosa, fresh off an impressive. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined to center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Here comes Wood around third. The relay not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. He put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Back in Washington, D.C., we move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Washington Nationals are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It bangs off the wall, and he misses it. It drops in. He's not stopping. On his way home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. That's smashed towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Man at first, one away. Rosa, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Wood leads off first with 1 away. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here comes the throw. But he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Luke Raley digging in for the Nationals. Now a step off to third. He'll score easily. It's 5-2. Rosa digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Sí, porque la transmisión está sin apretar, o sea, le está sin apretar a la gente.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
He's trying for third. Pitch way inside. Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well.
Now a step off to third.
Yeah, on the tag. Go.
Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
La 8 terminó.
Alberto Rosa ready to put on a show. Stepping in, Alberto Rosa, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Takes it in for the out. Rosa, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Troy, and that is the inning. One down. Alec Thomas now. Swing and a ball line to center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Number 3, Taylor.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
One down. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Alberto Rosa. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
0-1. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. One runs in, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. And now it's Luis Garcia. Payoff pitch. On the ground to second. Might be two. There's one. On to first, double play. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Perdomo. Throw to first is in time.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here's a big power threat. Alberto Rosa.
Alberto Rosa.
There you go.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a man aboard.
Yeah, great job right there.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he had that base stolen.
Check on the runner. Dives back, and he's out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come.
That's the third out. Inning over. And the Nationals. One down. Now the catcher up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Rosa batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Well struck left field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out. Runner at second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Man at second. He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He steals third easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Now a step off to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw to third. Save. Rosa digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
And it's into the gap. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Got a fastball, middle.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Rosa was a real bright spot despite the loss. Collected 3 hits in the game.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air, center field. Thomas should have this one. Brings it in. Out number 2. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Here's a 1-2. And a base hit. The throw to third. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
First and second, no outs. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Rosa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. First and second, no outs. Here are the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It's gone. Grand slam. He nails one out to right. Third home run of the season. A 4 spot on the board. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Rosa stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
This looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Rosa had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Alberto Rosa ready to go in this. So up next, Alberto Rosa.
Alberto Rosa.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rosa steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boo. Time to
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, C.J. Rodriguez. That one hammered center field. Rosa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag. See.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
All right. That boy.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Man at second. Runner goes again. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Save. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Pickoff throw. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the A's catcher, C.J. Rodriguez. On a line. Takes it in for the out. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Runner on the move. Popped in the air. Left field. He makes the grab. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Rosa strung that hitting streak out for a